So Horny got a new silk skill the last time, Thread Storm. It's pretty cool. Then we went on to fight the conch flies, and finally the last judge. We actually had to beat him twice, but we finally got to the Great Citadel, and that was the end of Act 1. This is going to be the beginning of Act 2. And it seems to be these temporary benches that are in this brand new level that we're in right now. It's a new thing. I'm not really liking it, nor am I used to it. So we're going to be leaving this little area. Doors just unlocked. And we're in the Underworks. Not sure how I'm going to be tackling these new enemies, but let's see what's on the other side. We can't seem to go upward to go back and check out the previous level, so I guess we're stuck here. And we're going directly into a fight. Just got hit a little bit. These guys seem tough. I mean, it is the first time I'm facing them, but from the onset, they have needles, all sorts of moves. They got a fair amount of life too. Have to heal. Not bad as far as a payout for rosaries. Getting a whole ton of them. Just have this guy right here. Okay, did not mean to go in that room. Now we gotta restart this whole entire fight. Forced to heal again. The spinning attack of this guy is, it's not really too hard to avoid. You just don't want to get hit by it. I've hit this guy like 5-6 times already. It takes like 7 hits to kill him. Well, we're done with those two guys, and that was one hell of a welcome into this Underworks. And we just ran into another enemy. He's not too hard to deal with, except that he has armor in the form of a shell. We did take it out. Maybe he's a beetle or something. But we just hit the switch and it's doing something. I just don't know what happened there. I'm trying to see if something dropped or raised up or something like that. Nothing else happened after that switch. I heard something. I know I heard it. Alright, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna keep heading up. And I'm seeing another enemy. I'm not even gonna activate it. Just going to be going in here. We have to inspect something. A crude map of the Underworks. And in these last few levels, this is how we got our map. We don't have to find chakra or nothing. Kind of changes things up. And it's going to be easier to navigate throughout this whole entire level now that we have a map. It's a pretty sizable level too. Now we have to get through this obstacle. Just avoid that. And is there something down here besides an enemy? I might just check that out a little bit later on, but this is something new. So this thing just spits out these platforms. Okay, we just died there, but this thing just spits out these platforms, and we only have a certain amount of time to actually stay on those things before they get crushed. Alright, barely avoid that giant saw block. Chainsaw block? That would probably be a better description of it. But we're getting attacked by one of these spiders with a little bag over their head or something like that. We have a brand new objective. Can't really go through there. So we have to head back down and not get crushed by that thing. Well, there's 2 of those blocks now. Let's just jump. Alright, there is a space for us. We weren't going to get crushed to death. Okay, now over there. Gotta go in here and see what's up with this place. Got a big old guy in here. It's like a double hook weapon or something like that. Okay, we did not mean to go back out. Now, basically, I gotta start this fight all over again with this thing. Sky Shell, we weren't gonna survive that one. There was barely even enough space for us to move. Got a full silk wheel. Had to back up a little bit. Just got hit. Gonna try to end this. Charging our needle art. And hit with it. Didn't really take too much after that. So we took this thing out. And there seems to be something breakable here. Just broke whatever that was there. And we gotta avoid this thing, obviously. It's a spinning blade. And we gotta pick this thing up. It's just a shard bundle. I'm sure it's worth something in the store. But now that we got that, we gotta leave and explore the rest of this place. Which is kind of dangerous. That thing just broke. Just due to the weight of Hornet alone. I mean, it's not really... Hornet doesn't weigh a lot. You know what I'm saying? Anyways. Have to actually make it through this. Got hit by that chainsaw blade. Barely avoided it that time. Now we have the psychopath that's running at us with a chainsaw blade in his hands. What kind of weirdo does that? I don't know, we just seen it. Alright, let's get through this. And I think we should be pretty close to something. In that switch. And the door is open. Now we can't go in there. But I'm trying to take this thing out. Maybe we should just avoid this fight altogether. But we took it out. And we got the rosaries. Along with a little bit of health. This is another section that we have to get through. I'm not going to be fighting it this time. Have something in there. I want to get to the other side of this gate. I just don't know where that is. I'll probably have to travel all the way there the long way just to do that. Okay, we just got hit by this bug. Gotta take it out now. Hold on. Ah, damn. This thing is doing cartwheels and all that stuff. And kind of dangerous. I did not see the other insect that was here. Nor the third one. So we're fighting 3 enemies at once now. Just due to sheer unluckiness. I don't know what you call it. It ain't a good thing. That's all I know. Just healed a bit. And got hit. Now I gotta avoid that enemy. I'm gonna take this thing out. Watch. Just gotta keep smacking it. And it got taken out. Got a little bit of rosaries, and we're gonna move on. Ain't trying to die here. Need to get to the bench somehow. Okay, we're close to a bench. We just have to heal and then somehow avoid this fight. Okay, let's just go in here and avoid that battle. Try to heal. And I think we're pretty close according to what I'm seeing on the maps. So this is the place. We just have to get through these obstacles. A bunch of trash is dropped down from the ceiling. And here are these temporary platforms again. Just gotta climb up here now and hit the switch. There should be a bench in here. You know what? I'm not really a fan of these temporary benches. I know they cost like 15 rosaries and all that stuff, but you have to do that every single time? Kinda sucks. Either way, we're here, and if we die, we're gonna be coming here. Well, basically spawning here. And we have to inspect this thing. 25 rosaries, we might as well just pay for it. And we're down to 88. This confession? Hornet didn't say none. You have confessed a sin most grave? That's crazy. Hornet literally didn't say nothing. Okay, we are in the midst of some sort of fastness or something. By the grace of Farloom Eternal. Yeah, alright. The hell with this thing. Just wasting my time. Alright, hitting the switch. We're back down here. Still have a whole bunch of places to explore in this map. Okay, we just died a little bit. Try and get out of here real quick and see what is in the other areas of the map. If I can make it there, I've been dying to this thing like 2 times a door already. Alright, let's do it again. Barely made it. Alright, we're back out here now. And I'm still low on life. So we have to fight this thing for more life. We need to get more silk. Just got full silk wheel and took this thing out. That's what I'm talking about. And got 1 singular rosary. We're up to 89. Breakable wall around here? Nah. I swear there's supposed to be some sort of entrance here. I don't know how that's supposed to happen. Maybe there's some switch in another level that makes it happen, but as of now, we can't go anywhere here. And this place is hella dark. I can't even see what's going on. I'm hearing noises too. Someone's sleeping. Or they're snoring, I don't know. I finally see the person who's snoring. Who was this guy? He's sleeping now, he's up. Have to put him back to sleep. And we got a few rosaries from that. And we have to take care of this guy now, psychopath. There's a bunch of those guys around here too. They're just carrying little saw blades and running towards you while screaming. If that isn't disturbing, I don't know what to say about that. Thinking maybe we should explore what's down there. If it's a trap or something, you know what? The hell with it. Alright, it's just a switch. I guess it makes it easier to actually go around all the stuff. Alright, let's just continue this way. Is that a different level? Never seen that enemy yet. Oh, looks like a guy with a mustache, to be honest. Alright, let's just not go down there yet. Have to explore this place first, and we have to inspect this. 80 rosaries. It's kind of expensive, but we paid it. Now to see what happens. Alright, this is new. We get to travel in this thing? Ventrica. Terminus. I never been there before, so we might as well just maybe check that out. I'm feeling kind of curious. We should do it. Alright, just pick that as the location. And we're traveling. This thing's hella fast. We're already here. This is Terminus. And we have a bench. This is like a safe place. Let's inspect this. Due to unacceptably high injury and unsanctioned deaths, Ventrica travel shall henceforth be denied to all. Alright, we can't go any further that way. Might as well just go back to the Underworks and explore the rest of the map. That's the plan. Now we're here. Basically where we were just a little bit ago. Actually didn't explore this place right here. So I'm trying to do that right now. There are a couple of enemies in here, and there is something to pick up. Gotta take these guys out first though. Shouldn't take too long, at least I hope. Worst case scenario, these things take me out and I have to come back. Alright, that thing is hiding behind his friend. They're trying to attack me as a group now. Power in numbers, that's what they're thinking. Didn't work out though. Took one of them out, and there's one more left. Did not mean to do that. Gotta go back to the alchemist pretty soon. Wonder how many times you have to go back to the alchemist to get a refill on this phyasma stuff. Alright, let's pick this thing up. We got frayed rosary string. Now we can't get out of here. Can't go up. Gotta check every single time, you know? You're never sure when there's a breakable wall. Most of the time when I find a breakable wall, I wasn't really expecting it. But there it was, appearing before me. Alright, we're gonna be making it across those blades and back over here. I gotta check out that place with the switch. So we're back down here. Okay, we probably shouldn't have jumped down blindly. And there's an opening here. Gotta avoid the steam. There's nothing down at the bottom waiting for us, except for 2 ways to go. Pick the left, and this seems to be going back this way. There's a switch. And this might be a gauntlet. I'm not sure about doing that right now since we don't really have a lot of life. But I honestly don't think the trip's going to be that long anyways. So we're going to try this and see what happens. Only have 4 alien hits. Just got smacked once. This thing just took off 2 alien hits, and unfortunately, I didn't even last that long. So we got killed off. We're back again. This time we're hopefully going to be doing it a little bit better than last time. At least take these 2 guys out. Okay, he's trying to do a windmill attack on me and Horn again. We're getting smacked up quite a bit. That guy isn't really too hard. It's just that his range is insane. Took them both out. On to the next stage. Gotta heal. Now we're facing an upgraded era. Enemy. Along with a tank and one of those psychos with a saw blade. Just took 2 of those guys out. Only this guy was left. Now the big guy just appeared. We have to take him out along with another one of these air enemies. Have to avoid his projectile too. Looks like a little wrench that he's chucking at us. Alright, was kind of trapped there. Was going to be taking damage no matter what, but we got full silk wheel again that allowed us to heal. And we're back up to full life. Well, we were back up to full life. Damn, this guy takes off a lot of life with one hit. Should have expected that, but let's just continue this. And we took it out. There's another one of these guys that appeared right after that, but you don't really have to worry about him because you just see it right there. He got instantly killed. Now we have to face off against 2 of these air enemies. It's kind of tricky. Gotta make it work though. Avoiding their projectiles and strikes whenever I can. Took him out. One more enemy left. Had to come over to this platform since he was just way too comfortable staying all the way over in this direction. Slowly taking him out. And we got him. That was that. Now that that's over, the door has opened. And we're free to go through that way or hit the switch again. And I think we've basically covered most of this map. But let's see what's in here. Okay, this was exactly what we were wanting. Now we got more silk that we can't hold. And we have acquired 2 spool fragments. Now we need to get 2 more. Now we're back here. And there's not really much to find in this area. Or at least I don't think. There's probably some sort of hidden boss here or something like that, and I've probably totally ignored it. That's most likely what's happening. Watch me having to come back here later on, fight some sort of boss or something. But we gotta take it out by the freaking blades at the bottom. Have only 1 alien head here. Try not to die. Maybe it won't happen. And that thing committed suicide. It knew it couldn't handle the fight, so it decided to take the easy way out. Alright, we just had to jump into that thing too. But we're back and we're going to be taking this thing out. Okay, it just hit us with one of its charging attacks, but it's all good though. Just a couple more hits after we heal. There it is. And all the rosaries fell into the spikes too. That's exactly what I want to happen every single time I defeat an enemy. Alright, we can't go up any further that way. I'm still kind of curious as to what's down in this direction. Just gotta take that out first. And we ended up not finding nothing, so we came back this way. And we're going to be going up here now. Really haven't explored this place too much, even though I came up here before. But just going to try this one more time. And take this guy out. Okay, we have to heal. I thought that was going to be easy. Should've known. Jumping over it, hitting it a couple times, had to retreat. And we finally took that thing out. And I think we're pretty close to where we want to be. Let's keep jumping up. Alright, we're close. We have to keep heading this way. Should have explored this area the first time I came here for the bench and all that stuff like that, but it didn't happen then. It's gonna happen now though. And there's more of these obstacles here. I hope hop over this, hop on this, and we got killed off. That one was kind of tricky. It didn't really last that long. Might as well just sit on the bench real quick, and then this thing's gonna cost 15 rosaries. Might as well. If it's gonna save us from dying, I think it would be a little bit worth it. And also, if we do die, then we'll just be spawned here anyways, which will save us a trip and not have us run from one side of the map to the other. Alright, barely made it that time. See, it was good that me and Hornet sat on that bench. Just had to fall on the freaking blaze again. This time we made it. One more obstacle to go, I think. Now we have to face this guy. Just knocked him into the spikes. Alright, let's keep going. Kinda quiet in here. Before we go into that room, that might be possibly a boss fight. Just gonna be collecting these rosaries right here. Okay, it's not a boss fight. It's a gauntlet. It didn't really last that long the first time, so we had to come back after dying several times. And it's not that these enemies are hard, it's just that there's a limited amount of space in here. And they're trying to do all sorts of crazy stuff. Plus, this guy's hella big at the same time. Like, he could barely move without this guy being maybe like a few feet away. Just got a full silk wheel. Got a chance to heal, so I did that. Just stay in the air for now until he jumps or something like that. Then it'll be a bad idea. There's another one of these guys that come down, and we have to take these two enemies out now without dying. The only good thing is that the limit is 2 enemies, since this space is so small that I don't think that any more enemies will fit here without us dying instantly. It'll just be super unfair at that point. Maybe that's the reason why they're limiting it to 2 enemies. Well, we have one more enemy left, and I think this is the last one. After we take him out, we should be free to go to the other side of the map. Finally did it. Took us a little bit. Picking up some rosaries. Didn't leave anything on the ground. Let's go through the steam. Just have to wait for a little bit of the space, which we did. Now we have to take this guy out. Is he actually protecting something? That's the question. And it's a resounding no. He ain't protecting nothing here. There isn't even a breakable wall or nothing. Hella disappointed. Alright, let's keep going this way. This is definitely a place we haven't looked at yet. Okay, that thing just broke off. Didn't expect that. Gotta be careful here. Don't know what's stable or not. Had to make it to the top platform. This guy's trying to do some sort of pinwheel attack on me and Hornet. Definitely hit us with that one, but we're trying to be patient here, and we just fell down a little bit while getting hit by this thing's weapon. I'm trying to bounce off this thing's head, but it just keeps maneuvering around. Why does he keep coughing? He's sick at the same time. He needs a cough drop. There's none around, so he just stays coughing forever. Got enough silk to heal. And we got some rosaries too. It's not bad. And I'm guessing this is a brand new area. It's dark in here too. Last few levels have been hella dark. Alright, I think I just don't know where to go now. I mean, all this stuff isn't on the map. There seems to be something locked up there. Can't go through this way. Nothing that way. Going to be going up this way. And something's coming out. It's one of those spiders. Can't allow it to attack us. Gotta keep backing up a little bit. But we finally took it out. Have to go over this blade. Where is this thing leading us? Am I even supposed to go there? Might as well just try. Let's do it. Jumping up. And there's rosaries waiting for us. Okay, we can't even jump here because of that blade. And we finally took that thing out. Not even gonna get my silk ball from the battle. I mean, it's too close to the blade at this point. Alright, not going back that way. Going up now. Another blade here. There seems to be an enemy waiting for us. And this seems to be the right way, I think. None of this stuff is on the map, so I'm not really too sure. I have to keep jumping over this thing. It's not really too bad of an enemy. It is annoying though. Finally took it out, and we only get shards from that. Always have 400 shards, so there's no real point in picking up more. Just healed up a little bit. Okay, we just broke that for no reason. Have a switch up there. Want to activate it. But we have to fight one of these moth-like creatures again. Okay, that thing got taken out. And apparently there's a blade in here. Alright, let's see if we can make it across. Not too much of a problem at all. Just activated the switch. Door open. Let's find out where this leads us. Well, this place seems kind of divine. Got all sorts of decorations on everything. And it also looks old too. That was definitely not healing Hornet at all. But there is a bench up here, which is a good sign. Just sat down. Now we have to see what the rest of this place looks like. This is a new level, more than likely. We're in the Choral Chambers. Gotta find a map around here somewhere. But we actually decided to come back down here in the Underworks to actually explore the rest of this map. Now we're here in the Underworks, and we're in another area I didn't really explore yet. Like the switch. I didn't activate it yet. And I did it, and something just crashed through that beam, so that makes it easier for us to actually go down. Just have to take this guy out first, which is steadily annoying the hell out of me. Like, he's not too bad. He doesn't have a projectile, but he just stays far enough away where you can't really hit him easily. Finally got him, though. Let's take this guy out, too, since he's close by. Okay. Well, did not mean to get hit all those times. Alright, we took him out, and we got all of our silk balls too. I think we searched that area already. Okay, I'm not finding that guy. Well, maybe we should. Is he coming down? Do need some more silk. As you can see on the map right now, there is a part of the map that actually hasn't been filled in. I'm trying to do that right now, actually. Getting closer. Alright, we were here before. That is what happened when we hit the switch. That thing came crashing down all the way down here. Now we have to fight both of these guys again. Just got full silk wheel. Might as well heal when we have a chance. One more guy left. Well, one more bug left is what I'm trying to say. Keep getting smacked by that thing. I'm telling you, that thing's gonna die. And it prevented me from healing. That's just great. Hit that switch, which brings that thing up. I don't know why or what it does, but let's see. I'm definitely interested in this. Let's keep heading down. There's actually something up here I'm trying to find right now, which is the reason why I'm climbing back up. Might as well just heal. Is this a bench? 15 rosaries. Definitely a bench. Alright, send a little bit. And we're back out here. There's actually a pathway here. Let's see if there's a breakable wall. Nah, not this time. Alright, going back this way. And there are more of these little traps and everything for us. Let's see the timing of this thing. Alright, jumping on this, floating. And we're across. So that one's kind of tricky. You have to float in the air a little bit until the next one comes out. But we got Delver's Drill. Let's see what it does. Drives the wielder downwards while spinning the drill with destructive force. We got 9 out of 9. Assuming we have to refill this thing somehow, some way. Boring stone and rock. That thing is probably going to be useful later on anyways. Hopefully. There's something to break away here. And where does this lead? Okay. Can't really go any further this way though. And I ended up messing around there for a while. We're here on the map right now. Just activated this switch, which opens a hidden room. Not sure what else is in here. It's just a little hidden space. So it's hella weird that it's even there. Maybe I'm missing something. But we're basically back here now. Have to take this guy out again. Pinwheel attack. We actually got hit by that. And he's still not letting me heal. Okay, we'll just go through this pathway. Not going to be finding him this time. Sometimes I just be skipping fights. It's just not worth it, especially when you're actually trying to live until the end of whatever level you're playing. You know, that never works out for me like that, but I try. Can't break through that thing. Now we have to kill this thing again. Which should be easy. Okay, we got hit by that thing. Now we got one alien head left. Let's make sure we don't die here. Can we even heal? Okay, gotta jump across. Okay, that thing just had to run into me and Hornet. We got killed off. We're back here now. Let's take that seat. And we have to explore the Choral Chambers now that we've basically explored most or all of Underworks. There are parts of the map I haven't searched yet. Maybe I'll just come back for that a little bit later on. But I think I did a pretty complete exploration of that place. Still didn't get a mop hit free though, which is a problem. Either way, that's another thing for another time. We'll continue this way. Jumping up. Not sure if this is the right way or not. I'm just going all around the place. That switch just opened that. Which brings us to the bench. That makes it cool. Alright, where's this lead us? That doesn't open a wall or nothing. Switch here. Jumping through this. Which brings us where? Okay, well there's some sort of shard deposit or whatever you want to call it. Maybe a shard mine. It's not going to increase our total. There's no drillable ground here neither. Nor is there a breakable wall. So I'm going to be getting out of there. Shards are essentially useless to me now. Unless I can find some sort of use for them besides the bench. Let's grab the rest of the rosaries. Now rosaries are basic. Well, they're not even basically. They are the main currency in the game right now. Want to get to the other side of that gate, but I don't know where that is. A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Is it going to be giving us a map? 70 rosaries. Don't have enough. Need to get more rosaries somehow. And now here. Need to find an enemy. And this switch, which brings us down here. Okay, there is some spiders down here. Gotta take him out. Well, there's one so far. But I'm pretty sure there's another one around here somewhere. Just hit that switch, which brings us up here. Now, where is here? I don't even know. Don't have a map still. Need to get to 70 rosaries. Who's that laughing? Oh, this is Lace. We end up talking to her. She's pretty condescending still. Talking about you can't beat gods, but Hornet came out with her own replies. And now our objective has been updated. Beams are shooting down. I don't know why that. Okay. Well, a couple of their warriors have come down to face us. Just got hit by one of their needles. This guy's kind of tough too. Got a projectile. The other guy's just charging the whole entire time. I'm thinking these masked enemies are basically their soldiers or something like that. I wish there was more of a story here, but I'm not really seeing much to go off of. Unless I'm missing a whole bunch or something like that from somewhere. Maybe if they have some sort of thing written down in the menu or something like that. I don't know. As far as in the game, I don't see nothing. Alright, gotta avoid that guy. Collecting all the rosaries. Now we're up to 60. It's not a lot. Hoping to get more. And we took that guy out. Finally got a chance to heal. And we're up to 73 rosaries. Not bad, especially just for one enemy. Now we have to kill another one of these guys. Ugly job, but somebody has to do it. Alright, smack him in the head again. Just gonna continue this until he just gets got. Barely avoided his attack that time. We took him out. Alright, let's keep going this way. And we found something. A white lock bearing a surgical symbol, actually. Well, we're back out here now. Need to climb up. Using these bells. We're coming up with all sorts of creative ways on how you would just bounce on up. Sometimes there's flowers, sometimes there's bells, other times there's balls and stuff like that. It is what it is. I'm trying to find a way up right now. Not really seeing a way to do it. I know we're supposed to be going upward. I ain't tripping. Can't jump up at all. Kind of confused, don't know where to go. We'll be coming back down here now until I figure things out. Let's go through here. Okay, we ran into a whole bunch of enemies again. We gotta take all these guys out. The good news is that we're gonna be getting rosaries. That's the only good news for this. Up to 107 rosaries. I mean, that's one good thing about this place. Get rosaries hell fast. The other one would be Greymore, which is actually my favorite way of getting rosaries as of now. I'll probably find a new place. This is not really one of them because there's a whole bunch of annoying enemies here too. hit the switch. This leads us down here. I think we came through here before. Yeah, we gotta take out this spider. I knew there was another one hiding here. Just showed his ugly face. Took him out though. No breakable wall in this area. But we do have another spider to take out. And we're back here. Hold on. I actually have enemy here waiting for us this time. Took him out. That went into the book. I'm hoping to bring a full book back to new sooner or later. Grab the rest. That guy just went down that manhole and everything. Alright, we're finally back here. We have enough rosaries this time. Let's pay the 70 rosaries. That brings us back down to 83, and we got the Choral Chambers map. This is where we are on the map right now, basically where we were before. And I found out all you had to do was just break that glass. Can't go through that gate though. That's probably from some others. I gotta find a way there. But first, this guy. He didn't really take too many hits to take out. And I think we're going in the right way. I mean, we definitely should be. We gotta check out this area right now. Didn't break the glass here. This is some sort of hidden room. Want to see what's hiding here. I'm hoping it's good. Maybe we should be heading up. Yep, there's something hidden in here. Rosaries. Got a whole bunch of them. Let's pick this up. Rosary necklace. Got about 17 rosaries in there too. Not bad. I'm happy with it. Now we just gotta leave this area and continue exploring this place. Not going to be going up that way. Alright, this is a little bit different. I probably shouldn't be fighting this guy on this platform. But I'm trying to actually take him out anyways. Finally got it. Alright, going up here. Seen a whole ton of rosaries down there. Really need these. Maybe I will be coming back to the Choral Chambers just for the rosaries alone. Finally took that guy out. Let's collect the rest of these rosaries. And we're up to 182 rosaries. We're coming up pretty fast right now. Just gotta continue collecting rosaries, and can we go up any higher? We actually have to reach that switch. And there seems to be a brand new enemy up there too. Well, we're here now. This is one huge level. I'm definitely going to be breaking this into parts just due to the sheer size of this level right here. This is like 2 levels combined. Also, I'm thinking about not getting those melodies as of yet. There are some levels on the map I want to check out before I even go there and find those melodies to go and take that elevator. Gotta take care of this guy right now. That's pretty tough. Got a fair amount of moves. Finally took him out, and he seemed to have dropped some sort of silk ball on the ground. I have enough silk already, so I'm not going to be taking that. But we are going to be checking out what's down this way. Seeing the sign. Alright. Long bridge. Where's this leading us? Okay, we're getting attacked. Let's take these guys out. Healed a bit. Be careful. Both tough. One's flipping, the other one's throwing projectiles. Don't know what to do. Alright, just took one of them out and got a chance to heal. Only the air enemies left now. Chucking needles. Smacking them on his dome with a hollow needle. We about to put him to sleep pretty soon. Oh crap. That kind of prevented us from healing. Either way, we're going to continue down here. And it looks like we found ourselves a brand new level with the slab. I'm honestly not going to be going any further here until we complete our search in the Choral Chambers. So we're back here now. Now to take care of that guy. Don't really have a lot of life at this point, but we found something here. There's a ton of these machines, don't know what they do, but seems to be a machine of silk. So we're paying it 40 rosaries and it just pops out a ball of silk for us. We have to hit it a couple times. It's not a lot of silk. But let's try this again. I don't know why I'm trying this again. Now we're down to 184 rosaries. But that's a lot more than we had. Okay, we're not doing that again. There's no breakable wall in here. None of the other machines do anything, so we're out. Okay, that one's kind of different. Just stays there momentarily before it disappears. Alright, we're going through here. Okay, backing up a little bit. This is going to be kind of tricky. Landing on that, and that. We're just going to float the rest of the way there. Seems to be a moped in here. Seems happy now. And our moped has escaped. Okay, did not mean to fall in those spikes. Let's heal. I mean, this guy is even tough in this level. Well, we took it out. The Choral Chambers is pretty savage at this point. All sorts of enemies are hard here. Even the ones you don't think are too tough. Like this one. Keep falling on those spikes. Well, we came back here, reclaimed our cocoon and our silk, along with rosaries. Now we're back in this area. Still need to climb up. Maybe we should go through here. Not sure what this is. Let's stand on that switch. Well, music's playing. Not sure what else is happening. Well, hitting that, something happened. And it's playing the music again. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on in that room, so we're out of there. Watch it make hella sense later on, and I'm gonna be coming back to that room. Okay, I got hit again. I'm telling you, that guy usually is pretty easy. Not here. Okay, just keep falling off that platform too. Have like a split second to move. Alright, getting up, jumping. Waiting a little bit. What? Alright, let's try that again. Alright, we're finally up here. Gotta take care of the moth first though before we go any further. And we finally took that thing out. Let's go over here though. Or maybe we should go to the other side. I think I'm going to be doing that. Oh, seems to be somebody hiding. You gotta save him. And take this guy out too. Yeah, we just got hit up by his move. That left us in a pretty bad spot. Did get a chance to heal though. I'm trying to get some more silk. Oh crap. Finally got the full silk wheel and then we got hit. At that exact second. Gotta be more careful when I heal. Trying to get it with a needle art right now and I did successfully attack it. Okay, we're not supposed to attack our homie. This is Grindle. Haven't seen him in a while. We had a good talk with him. Now we're out. Back out here. Not going to be fighting that moth. No breakable wall. Sad times. This place ain't on the map though. Let's keep heading down. Okay, we landed down here. And we're getting attacked by these guys. What do we do? We just hop down here. Getting hit by projectiles all over the place. Gotta heal now. The thing about that bell is that get hot. Well, it can bounce. And that's an issue, especially when you're actually trying to avoid it. Just got hit by that freaking bell again. Low on life now. Gotta be a little bit more careful. Finally got enough to heal, so I did that. I think I took out one of them. There's the other one. Now we can keep going this way or we can see what's on the other side. Should I do that? Let's do it. Glad I did it. Whole bunch of rosaries right here. One of them fell in the freaking spikes again. Some of them always seem to fall in spikes anyways. There ain't nothing much I can do about that. Now that we collected all the rosaries, we can go back this way. Let's jump on these platforms. Okay, one of them deactivated exactly when Hornet was directly on top of it. Could have landed on the spikes, but we're back out here now. Let's climb up a little bit. Seems to be a whole bunch of spikes. Okay, that was hella dangerous. We almost got right there. There's an enemy up here waiting for us. We got to take it out before we're able to actually go any further. So until this thing dies, then I guess we're stuck. since it does have one of these masks on its head, it does seem to have more life. But we took it out. All the rosaries fell all the way to the bottom. Me and Hornet are not going to get those. We're just going to continue this way. And continue jumping up. Gotta take care of this guy now. Okay, well, that didn't really work out for me and Hornet. We landed directly on those spikes. And we lost all those rosaries too. It is what it is. So we'll continue coming down this way. It looks like we have an opportunity to get more rosaries. What's that thing doing? Wow. It seems to have stole our silk and then used that to create a weapon to attack us with our own silk. So I haven't seen that sort of an enemy before, but I'm seeing it right now. Just hit one of those enemies with a needle arc, didn't really help out. We got taken out. Now we're back. And I figured that I'm just going to be running down here all the way instead of facing everybody. And also, I did die quite a bit of times trying to do this. And I found with that thing around and all those enemies, it's just not easy to take care of. But I did find a brand new bench, and we are down here in the map right now. Before I investigate higher, I need to try to take these guys out at least. So I'm going to be doing that right now. Just smacking in their head, doing the pogo stick attack of doom. I'm hoping it works. Sometimes it doesn't, especially when they jump. Becomes an issue. Alright, well, we gotta get away a little bit just so I can heal. Unfortunately, that guy's needle attack just got me even though I was pretty far away. Did end up taking him out at least. Now for this guy, that's honestly not too bad. But at the same time, it keeps tagging me for some reason. I don't know what it is. But we got all the rosaries that we can carry. We're up to 936 of them at this point. And I don't see that thing that was trying to steal Hornet's silk anywhere. Been running around all around this place and hasn't shown up. So I think we're good. Just need to see what's up here now. This one's kind of tricky. Alright, it's working out though. Just have to be quick about things. And there's a whole bunch of rosaries waiting for us here. Just have to take care of this guy now. Some of them fell down, but it's all good. Getting some silk back while trying to take this guy out. Okay, we got backed into a corner and then he just did some sort of flurry on us. We're up to 1,028 rosaries at this point. I'm pretty happy about things. More than likely, we're not going to be keeping it since there's a whole lot more of this place we need to explore, and more than likely me and Hornet are going to get taken out quite a bit of times. Let's just go ahead and sit on the bench. Can't bounce off those rings. Maybe we'll get something in the future that helps us with that. I don't know. This water doesn't really have healing properties neither. Try to find one of those springs or whatever. I'm pretty sure they're in this game too. I know I seen them in the first one. There's supposed to be a way to go up from here. Or maybe it's a way for us to drop back down to this level. More than likely that's the case. If that's the case, then there's ways for us to even stand here and think about it. Definitely can't go up any further. So we're back out here now, and we're going to be going all the way to the other side. Not fight those guys this time. I'm going to take out this guy though. Up to 1,050 rosaries. There's supposed to be something. No, I'm just going to be going this way. I'm hearing a mop hit. Activating this switch. Maybe I should investigate that place. We're here in the Choral Chambers. Yeah, let's just go back this way. Before we go any further, I really do want to check this thing out and see if it's possible or not. If it is, then I want to try it. The drill didn't work again. I don't know what the drill is for, but I'm sure eventually I'll find a use for it. Let's jump down a little bit. Avoid that guy. And I definitely missed this breakable wall that was here that entire time. Go in here. Hold on. Okay, we're getting attacked. Gotta heal a little bit. Hold on. This enemy with the bell is annoying though. Like when you're getting close, it'll back up, it'll retreat and all that stuff. Makes it take a pretty long time to take this thing out. Okay, let's see how we're gonna do this. Can't go any further that way. Can't go down. Gotta go in between these two blades somehow. I don't even know how we're gonna do that. Is there a way to do that? It wasn't even possible. So we're back here right now. Can't go up any further. That thing's locked. So we're jumping back down. And what is this? This guy's hella big. And we're gonna have to take him out. He's moving hella fast too. He got hella moves. Seems like he has his own red storm. Just avoided another one of those. Barely have enough life. Got taken out. But we're back now. Trying to fight this guy and take him out. Trying to see what's on the other side of this place. Only way to do that is if this guy follows. He has a fair amount of moves to watch out for too, like Red Storm. And his striking attacks, the range is insane on this. Like you have to actually jump in order to avoid it. But eventually, can't take him out with persistent hits. Just took that guy out. Got 32 rosaries from one kill, which is a lot. This guy's striking attack from the air isn't too hard to avoid either. You just have to make sure to back up a little bit. That's about it. Got hit there. And there. This guy's backing me into a corner right now. On the other side of this guy, we're almost done, right? Definitely took him out. Back up to 640 rosaries only. As I said, I lost most of them. This seems to be a boss fight. And we don't even have enough life. Only like 4 alien heads. And some silk. Is something gonna happen here? And I think that something finally happened. We're fighting the Cogwork dancers. Now I'll be honest, I don't like these bosses. It's not the design. I don't know the story behind these things. It's just that this boss, for some reason, doesn't click with me. I lost to these bosses for literally hours. And it's not that they're hard to figure out. It's just that they have traps. Like, they move around you, and in some of those turns, it becomes almost impossible to get out of whatever trap they're trying to set up. Also, the reach is misleading. It doesn't look like it'll reach you, but it'll get you. Now I have to avoid those guys still. This move is not too hard to avoid. You just have to find like an opening and then float in between those lines until it all ends. This stuff, it's all easy. This is like the first stage. There's like 3 stages to the boss in general. That's the first one. This is the second one. They're going faster this time. As you can see, there was literally no way for me to get away without getting hit. Now that one, it's not too bad. But they're going faster now though. You can only get like 1 hit in there and then they'll just move around. If you don't move along with them, then you're getting hit too. And I found that out the hard way. See that? Just 1. And then you can barely get away before they hit you. This one starts getting kind of tough, to be honest. For me, at least. Got hit up again. Only have 1 alien head left. Have enough to heal, but then they come and attack you. I don't know. Maybe I have bad luck with that. Because whenever I'm trying to heal, they come directly at me. It's kind of like a Souls-like feature in a way. I'm not trying to make accusations, but it could be that they're doing Souls-like activities in this game. What I mean by that, like in the Souls game, when you're trying to heal, the boss will go through every single means possible to take you out where you're trying to heal. And it's almost like they could read your buttons. It's almost magical, because it is. They're reading your freaking buttons as you're doing it. But I'm not sure if it's happening here though. Almost not sure. Like, I'm almost positive. I can't prove it though. Not right now. I'm trying to survive this thing. And get enough freaking silk. Still going through the second stage. Which does last a while. That's another thing about this boss, is that it's not a short boss fight. You're in this thing to win it. Just got hit again. And once. And avoid whatever attack that's coming my way. You see, that one was not even easy to avoid at all. Got another silk wheel though full, which allows me to heal. Only have 4 alien heads. I've been healing the entire time. You know, not all bosses play the same for everybody. And for me, This is like the hardest boss I've faced so far. I don't know what it is about these guys, but I find them highly annoying. Especially with everything they're doing. I'm doing pretty good right now though. Just ended stage 2. And this is going to be the 3rd stage. I would assume I'm doing pretty good right now since I've lost to these guys for like 5 hours so far. Okay, got hit right there. Had to heal again, back up to 6 healing heads. This time they change up their attack patterns a little bit. To be honest with you, I'm still not used to this stage 3. I usually lose in like stage 2. But because of the lines that they're showing whenever they're trying to attack, I'm just using that to avoid their attacks at this point. Got a whole bunch of silk balls. This is why I'm using the Reaper Crest. I'm not using anything else that special, like the warding bell or nothing. I'm not doing none of that stuff. No. I forgot what I had equipped. I'm not even caring. This is just a battle of skill at this point, essentially. Still have all my life. Avoiding all these attacks still, which isn't easy. I'm doing what I can. Getting one hit at a time, which is my strategy, not to overcommit. This is something that I've learned with this boss right here. If you overcommit, you're definitely getting hit. And another interesting fact is that it's like 2 times damage with this boss. So you have to be extra careful. You can't not get hit. Like you see right there, that hurt. Now I can gain Silk again, which is my entire battle. This whole boss fight. Struggling. I just popped myself with some Plasmium. Okay, and got hit at the same time while I was trying to heal. It has happened like 3 times already. That's another thing about this boss that is tough. Whenever you're trying to heal, it's a magical thing. They hit you, and it takes off hell life, and you're left with barely nothing. And you have to survive like that throughout the whole entire boss fight, like I'm doing right now. Got hit again, took off hella life. I don't know why people are saying this boss is easy, because it's definitely a hard boss fight. Barely survived that. Only have 2 alien heads left. I find like the last judge was way easier than this boss right here, because you have 1 more stage left that I forgot to mention, and that's this stage when you fight the last dancer. This stage is going to be the easiest one, obviously, since you're only fighting one of them, and he's just standing there trying to dance for some odd reason. Like, I heard there was a story behind this, but I'm not seeing the story right now. Like, is there anything playing that's telling me about the story behind why they're dancers or anything? Hell no. I'm just fighting these things. So that's what's going on. And I'm trying to kill this thing right now as badly as I can. Because I don't really like this boss at all. Annoyance level has hit 1,000 with this thing. And I finally took it out. You freaking bastard. I hate you. And I feel way more satisfied about that because that thing is dead. You have no idea how many times I lost to that thing and how much I hate this boss. I don't really care what anybody has to say about it, to be honest. And we have this elevator that appeared, less suspected. And we get talked to by these spirits, and they're telling us that we need to collect some melodies, and these 2 doors open. Now, am I going to be doing all that right now? I don't think so. I still have to go to the slab. I still have to investigate some other levels that are here that I haven't investigated yet. So on and so forth. But the most important thing I still have to fully explore this place in general. Okay. Now we're back. And this should be the other side. Look. We're gonna check things out. So gotta take this thing out. Alright. Currently in battle, not trying to get taken out after we beat the boss. This guy is basically a mini boss to me. He ain't easy neither. Like before, like I was like taking this thing out every single time I was coming to this boss, which added to the frustration level. You have no ideas the tribulations I went through with that boss. Look at that. Almost the whole entire Choral Chambers map hasn't been explored. We barely did half. I have to go back to the other side. You see that place hasn't been filled out yet? It has to be explored. I'm not taking no shorts this time. And also, we need to get Mophead too. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but it's gotta happen. Mophead needs his freedom. Got a old silk wheel. Trying to keep it that way. And I had to run into that thing too. Okay, let's go ahead and heal. Sometimes I get overcommitted to things and mistakes happen. Okay, finally have another silk wheel again and a chance to heal. I think we're getting close to taking that thing out. Need my 32 rosaries. This is why I'm taking them out. Up to 677 again. And we have one more. Might as well. I can't wait to find a store pretty soon. That's gonna happen in the next episode. As for now, explorations. What the hell is going on with this guy? He really trying to kill me. I ain't letting it happen. Why was I standing there before now? I don't know. Shoot. And we ended up dying too. That was perfect. Especially when I said I wasn't gonna die. Now I came back and I found out that these things are here trying to steal silk, and quickly we were losing our life. So I just had to make a quick run through all that. Now we're here because I wasn't dealing with that crap. And I think we found ourselves a brand new bench. Just gotta make sure. Alright. We're inspecting it. Certain 80 rosaries. We definitely have that much. Now we're back down to 258. And this isn't a bench at all. It's another one of these elevators. Let's go to Terminus. That's gonna be our home base from now on. Until we finish exploring the Choral Chambers. I can almost feel the peace and solitude up here. Alright. Let's go and find the freaking bench. There's nothing on that side. Nothing's going to be surprising us here. And this is going to be the end of the episode. I'm not done exploring this place. That's going to happen the next time. And that's about it. Because this thing is big as hell. And it's going to take a long time to actually fully explore. And also, I need to free those mopheads too. Either way, if you like this episode, please leave that like, subscribe, and even slapping that notification bell. I really would appreciate that. Want to thank you and everyone that subscribed. Until next time, I hope you have a good one. Peace out.